While the car world has been a bit up and down over the last couple of years, everything is starting to get into some sort of order. It seems that 2023 promises to be an exciting year for new cars, with an ever-growing list of electric vehicles coming to market. But that's not to say there won't be much for petrol heads either. Here, we're going to take a look at 5 cars that you can look forward to seeing more of in 2023. Ferrari is well known for its sports cars, but it's followed the likes of Bentley, Aston Martin and Lamborghini by entering into the SUV market, well, sort of. This is the Purosangue, and it's the brand's first ever 4-door, 4-seater with rear hinge doors for passengers in the back. Now, for some it might seem as a direct rival for the Lamborghini Urus, but it's definitely got one eye more on its abilities on the road rather than off it. Underneath, it still has typical Ferrari DNA, with a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.3 seconds and a top speed of 192 mph. That all comes from a 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 engine. Prices start at £313,120. This is the Rolls-Royce Spectre. It's the firm's first EV, and this 4-seater coupe is marking the start of the brand's transition into the electric vehicle market. While it may have some design similarities to the Wraith, a lot of the inspiration comes from the Spectre's spiritual predecessor, the Phantom Coupe. At around 3 tons, the Spectre isn't particularly light, however figures suggest it should offer around 320 miles of range on a single charge, and a 0 to 60 mph time of around 4.5 seconds. Needless to say, the attention to detail you'll expect from a Rolls-Royce is present, including a starlight headliner and illuminated fascia, plus a new Spirit infotainment system. All this can be yours for around £300,000. Now, if you like the idea of an electric car that's going to turn heads, but the Rolls is just a bit out of your price range, then how about this? It's the new Hyundai IONIQ 6. It uses much of the tested technology from the IONIQ 5, but it's packaged up in a car with a rather unusual shape. Now, that's not just for design purposes, it's made that way to reduce drag, which means overall it'll offer around 338 miles of range. It's available with either a 58 kWh or 77.4 kWh battery pack. The rear-wheel drive car comes with 225 brake horsepower and 350 Nm of torque, meaning a 0 to 60 mph time of 7.4 seconds. Alternatively, you can opt for a more powerful 4-wheel drive version with 321 brake horsepower and 605 Nm. Prices start at just over £50,000 for the rear-wheel drive version, or about £54,000 if you opt for the 4-wheel drive. If performance cars are more your thing though, then this latest generation Civic Type R from Honda might be right up your street. Over the years, it's become faster and more hardcore, and this latest version is no different. While the styling has been somewhat toned down compared to previous versions, it's definitely not lost any of what's made it so popular. It's powered by a 2-litre turbocharged engine with 325 brake horsepower, meaning a 0 to 60 mph time of 5.2 seconds and a top speed of 170 mph. Drive it carefully and it should return around 34.4 miles per gallon and emissions of just 186 grams per kilometre. Now, production numbers are limited and the price tag has increased as well, now costing a fiver short of £47,000. Finally, we have the new Polestar 3. It's a high-end electric car rival to the likes of the BMW iX and Audi Q8 e-tron. Underneath, it shares much with the new Volvo EX90 and offers a dual electric motor setup which returns 482 brake horsepower and 840 Nm of torque. That makes it good for a 5-second 0 to 60 time, which can be reduced to 4.7 seconds if you opt for the performance pack model, which is 510 brake horsepower and 910 Nm of torque. Polestar claims a range of 379 miles, while the battery can be topped up from 10 to 80% in just half an hour thanks to the car's 250 kilowatt rapid charging capability. Prices start at £79,900. Thanks for watching this video on cars to look forward to in 2023. If you have enjoyed this video, then give us a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're notified each and every time we upload a new video.